and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today we are out and about. It's so good to be back filming sort of other people's cars, etc. And yeah, it's obviously been a very tough time, and I think now I'm just slowly getting back into it, and it feels really nice just to be out and about. The sun shines out, we have my BMW M4, and you're going to really enjoy today's video. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what we're doing in today's video is, it's not the subject of my M4, but you may have seen on the channel before, I have featured a wild BMW M3 competition, the new one from R44 Performance. Well, it was wild before, and they've somehow, when you could never imagine an M3 going any more wild, they've gone a level up, and that is just ridiculous. So it's gone a whole nother stage up from there. But I've come down in the M4. Obviously, as you are aware, they did parts to this, and this is quite subtle in comparison to what you are going to be seeing today, and it's just nice to be back out and about in it, to be honest. It's just such a good daily. I know that a lot of you guys, it's sort of mixed reactions, to be honest, but most of it was pretty good about what we did to the car, and it does have a lot of presence. And as a daily, putting the miles, I've actually done over 5,700 miles I think I've done in it already. I've only had it like 4 months, 5 months, so quite a lot already. I know you might not think that's not a lot, but it is quite a lot. But like I say, we are going to see a wild car today, and yeah, we'll go find Reese from R44. He'll bring the car around and we'll get a little tour about it, and see what it's all about. Before we go and see this crazy M3, this video has kindly been sponsored by CarVertical. Our worst nightmare is buying a car and then you find out it's got accident damage, it's got a mileage discrepancy, all of the stuff we don't need. Well, with CarVertical, they make sure that doesn't happen, because all you need to do is go on the website, type in the registration number, and it brings up all of the car's history, absolutely everything, and they even go into the depth of photos. Check this out, because this is a game changer. Here we have a BMW M4, not my M4. This car has had a bit of a big crash, 30 to 40,000 pounds worth of estimated repair costs. It gives you absolutely everything, gives you a full valuation as well. And not only that, if you go to the photos, there are the photos of that crashed M4. So that is unbelievable, the amount of depth that they go into. It is truly insane. Pretty cool, right? So what I'm going to do, I love giving a discount to you guys. I'm going to leave a discount in the description and also in the pinned comments. You guys can go and get started with CarVertical right now. You don't want to miss out. Anyway, let's go and see this crazy M3. Let's go. Here he is, Reese. How are we, mate?
Very well, sir.
Good to see you. It seemed like yesterday we were here with your M3.
Yeah.
We're back again.
Slightly different to now. What do you think?
I love it. I always thought about doing a nose of Texan. Yeah. A nose of Texan, and I never went through with it, but I am very jealous of what you've done.
Yeah, I think on photos it just doesn't really do it justice, but so far feedback's been good.
Yeah.
There's been some people that just love like nice normal colours. They're fans.
So what have you done then? Tell us what you've done. So first of all, this is a nose of Texan. It's completely different. Yeah. So there you go.
Beautiful colour.
Yeah.
Before.
That was the colour it was before, and now I really like it.
Yeah, so
I've never seen another car like this.
No, there's like hardly any. It's very California spec. We wanted something that you couldn't get from the factory, or we can, yeah, so you can get it individually. So it's completely different. We wrapped it in house.
Yeah.
44, which was good. Did it in 3 days.
You did it yourself?
Yeah. Well,
You? No.
No. Yeah, literally nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
So that, yeah, not even the key. So yeah, wrapped it in house. Went out really well. 3 days. In a busy workshop, so we're quite happy with it.
Yeah.
So far, it's done a couple thousand miles and it's looking good.
Oh.
Since we last talked, we put a carbon boot lid on. So
oh wow.
The front is carbon fibre. So it's like a old school M3 kind of vibe with the ducktail built in, which is quite cool. So it's something different.
So is it now weight saved?
Of course.
Okay.
Very minimal weight. We have to remove all the springs from the hinges because they, like, if you threw it up, we try to kind of coat and it would fly over the car.
Yeah?
Yeah. Whoa!
Gone.
So
wow.
Springs out, so it's like manual now, but it's not wrenched up properly. It's still.
You can actually see when you go up close, you see all the carbon fibre. So it's full carbon.
Full carbon, nice and light. We've got our new diffuser. So this just finished last week, which is nice, all pre-crate carbon.
That's so nice.
Side skirts.
Oh yeah, of course, because your car's not a carbon car, because my one is, and now, now you've completely kitted it out.
Yeah, so the diffuser, this is very similar to the original one. We wanted to keep it clean because they did a really good job with the diffuser. We just wanted to keep it clean, more fins, so it's an extra fin, more extended, and the same carbon. Even the weave direction of our boot lid is spec the same. And then we've got a big wing coming, and it's all weaved in the same direction.
So you're doing another, what you're doing, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we've got another boot lid, so we've got our standard boot lid without the ducktail. We're going to put a nice new wing on there next week. We've got some new wheels that are just locally getting painted now.
Yeah.
So the new R44 wheels coming out.
Very cool.
They'll be cool, they're coming on next week.
I've seen pictures of them, they're very, mad.
Really lightweight, forged, fully forged wheel to the spec of the car, so there's no spaces needed.
The front, because it looks good for the front still.
Yeah, we haven't changed anything. We've changed our suspension. We put MSS adjustable ride height suspension.
Yeah.
For more track time. That's why it's looking a bit grubby. There's like.
Because you were going flat around Brands Hatch in it yesterday.
Yeah. So I had to cancel on you yesterday.
Yeah. I was like, no, fair enough.
Opportunity. So yeah, Brands Hatch GP. Done 3 track days in the last.
Is it good on track?
Amazing.
Really?
What a car, mate. Yeah. 720Ss.
The brakes, really? Do the brakes not?
So we've got like EBC Racing RPX brake pads.
Yeah.
So they were the first, so we developed their brakes with them when we got this. So it's got RPXs on the front and rear, which are just amazing on track with race fluid as well. So we've got the whole brake system.
So that is unbelievable, isn't it?
10, 11 track days or something like that.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the back, because the back is, we're going to show you something at the back, because the whole purpose of this video actually was that when you didn't think it was going to go louder on the R44 car, they've now made, this is now titanium.
Yeah, so the full system is titanium. Last time it was a stainless system.
Yeah.
Now we've gone to a production system, which is full titanium. We knew the market wanted titanium, so we did it, and it just sounds it's a lot richer note. So
really?
Yeah, so it's going to be much nicer, because last time with the stainless, when you put down pipes, it just gets too loud.
Yeah.
Whereas the titanium gives it a perfect note. So the full system from the cat's back are titanium. They come in a raw finish as well, so they just, it looks, I prefer it when it comes out of the box nice and like silver, and now it changes blue, purple and stuff. And then we put sports cats on, because catless is too loud for us as a track car. We need something that's gives us the
in the middle,
and still has the emissions and noise like a standard cat. So yeah, so we're now running them, so we'll give you a little bit louder than the standard system.
Perfect. Can we hear it? Mental. I mean, it does sound mad.
It just, yeah.
It's a more crispy note.
Yeah. More refined. It's more like Afrobic kind of sound. They go for a titanium system for that reason of giving it a rich tone. So yeah.
Perfect. So we're in the R44 BMW M3, and we're going to listen to some pops and bangs. I actually filmed all of this on a GoPro, and I've lost all the footage, and we're doing it again. So we're going to just experience it, talk about the system, listen to pops and bangs, and jobs are good.
Let's do it, yeah, so let's get it up a little bit.
Back windows down.
So this is on the overrun, so it's just above about 3,000 RPM. You'll get the crackles, which is quite nice, and that's all original map, so there's no map on the car, it's all standard ECU. So it's nice when we remove the OPFs, we're able to release the pops and bangs. That would you like that?
Yes! Pops and bangs are brilliant.
But just like, it's not like, you know, like all these mappers do like huge flames, and this is like just BMW, what they wanted really.
It is good,
yeah, it's nice.
It's subtle. So this is all the way to standing stop. It's actually very different to hear that, because on my M4 it is like, got the old Dyson going. But with this, tell us the difference of, you had the most ridiculously sounding straight piped everything else M3 pretty much before, which whatever, and everyone loved it. What separates this from that?
So the main thing is we used a stainless steel system previously, which was really loud, sounded crazy, but we wanted something more refined. As a business, we are more refined, and our customers are as well. So we wanted a titanium system. That was our goal, and we wanted to achieve it. So now we've got a full titanium catalytic system. So it goes straight after the catalytic converters, all the way back is titanium.
Yep.
And then it's got a carbon, and we've actually gone for a stainless and carbon tip. It just ages better, and then you don't get the colour change on the tip, which is nice. So we've done that. We've also got sports cats on this. So for track days, yesterday we were at Grand Hatch. We wanted something that can give us the power gain, but not the noise gain that the catalytic, like a downpipe would get, like a catalyst downpipe. And that's what we had previously, which was just crazy loud. So yeah, this removes the OPF filters on European cars, which is quite an important thing, which gives us those pops and crackles that we really wanted. So overall,
weight saving as well.
Weight saving. So yeah, going back, so titanium system over the stainless. I think the stainless was like 30 kg or something like that, and the titanium was around about 18 for the full system, which is huge saving.
Massive,
in just this, just your exhaust.
Yeah.
And you put a carbon boot lid on, you got a bit more there. And
how much does that save? Okay, so pretty much carbon everywhere. Titanium system. What does the titanium system retail at? So obviously,
good question. So titanium system, we haven't priced it crazy. We've got like Acrovic or whatever up at the top range, about $10,000 to $15,000 for exhaust system.
Is it?
Yeah. Rolex or exhaust, what do you want? So our system's $2,750 for just the catback system, and then it's $3,000 for the catback with the OPF delete. It's a bit of technology that you place between the wiring loom of the OPF system, and it tells the ECU that it's the OPF system in place of such. So there's nothing that's traceable from BMW. Because one thing for us, we can't alter the ECU at the moment. So if we want to try and get rid of the OPF filters, we couldn't. So we've got this amazing bit of German technology. So yeah, we stopped that for the EU customers. We like that. Yeah,
it's so good.
So the EU customers, they can opt for that, or the US customers just opt for the catback system.
Okay.
Ship internationally, so it's nice and easy. So yeah, so this is Sport Plus, valves open. So you've got like a nice rich tone all the way through.
Yeah.
And then you've got the crackles, and if we go to set up, we just press M1.
You got it all set up on there?
We've got the old M1s, but you never know what you're in.
No, I don't even mind.
So efficient.
And then it turns off.
Nothing.
And that is what I like, because exhaust systems, when people think exhaust, they think obnoxious, loud, horrendous, drone.
That's it. So we spent a lot of time and money like investigating and learning about baffles and like silencers, and spent a lot of the money on the system on this silencer.
Okay.
So when the valves do close, it's a resonated sound. It still sounds good, but it just takes away that noise, because after a long day's work, no drone. We do a lot of motorway miles to racetracks. We get nothing, which is nice.
Pass noise test?
Noise test with valves open.
Really?
Valves open.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. So we've done 3 track days now with this exhaust and this setup, and so far we've never been black flagged, never been warned, passed all regs, even at Brands Hatch GP, which is in the UK for us is a big thing.
Pretty good.
And then we just left them open all day.
That's unreal. So that's a big plus for people if they want to track their cars. I think that is a massive plus.
Massive. And then if you close the valves, you're even better off. You're like, no noise at all. We were on a track day and everybody was saying open your valves, because I kept them closed because I was a bit worried. So yeah, if we go back into Sport Plus, going over some speed bumps with our front splitter. Look, no scratches.
There you go.
Yeah, designed for London driving. What's that? Yeah.
There you go. I did bottom out a little bit, but there you go. And people will want to know, can you tune this car? When can you tune this car? You're going to do something on that front.
Yes, so tuning boxes is your only option at the moment. The guys in the US are doing really well with tuning boxes. Power, I'm not really a fan, because I just prefer to do it properly the first time. But we do have a tuning box at the moment. We are data logging every time we drive the car and sending it back to Germany to a company called RaceChip, who are developing like a map for our car that they'll send us and load onto the tuning box.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we should get good power, because we did a dyno day when we were testing the exhaust with D-Cat, Sports Cat, Standard Cats, our exhaust, stock exhausts, and we saw top end no power increase with a full like tuned exhaust system, because the ECUs are so smart nowadays. But we saw a mid-range improvement, which show signs that when you map it, you're going to be off. So we should see like maybe 650 from a map, from the tuning box with the downpipes and everything on there. So all things crossed, we should be going.
It was loud before, but now it's just got a nice tone, and I think it's a really good tone. So yeah, there we go.
Book you in, yeah?
For mine.
Yeah. Because
you do, it's the same, right? M3, M4.
Every car, so all M3, M4s, X-Drive, Cabriolets, all the same fitment. And
same
it's
fit.
Just
X-Drive's here now.
Yeah, we like the X-Drives. We've got a couple coming in. Got one next week.
Are they popular?
Everybody's going for them.
Ah. So no one wants my one.
Yeah. because you can switch the drivetrain. But I'm all about. I would never buy one. I just want to be able to. I like the thrill of knowing that you haven't got the four-wheel drive.
So there we go, it is time to head on my way, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Really cool to be here at R44 and just see and hear a titanium system. Obviously these cars are still fairly new, but it's really interesting the way these exhausts are getting developed so quickly. Like, it was a month ago when you heard a sort of crazy straight pipe system loud. Now you're getting more of a tone in terms of what it sounds like, and it's just becoming so cool. Like this car which I'm in now, my M4, has no sound at all. They come with nothing, and then now titanium system just has a really nice tone to it. And yeah, the crazy mods, and I think that car's even getting more mods with an M Performance rear wing and things like that. It's just crazy, and a lot of you guys actually are starting to love more the front of the car. It's very Marmite, but I think these cars, when they have the splitter, the side skirts and things like that, they sort of come to their own, lowered like this car and that car, and it makes complete sense. So massive thanks to these guys at R44. Make sure you check them out. I'll leave it in the description, etc. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching once again, and all the positivity and love around my channel at the moment is something which means the world to me. I've got such a loyal fan base, and thank you. You are the best. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I'll see you all very soon.
We spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something